Sonia, thank you so much for joining us. A 2-1 win against Manchester City under the lights at Stamford Bridge was not a bad way to start the season. It was pretty special, wasn't it? What were your thoughts on the performance?
Yeah, I think it was a good start in the season, especially when you play a home game at Stamford Bridge in front of the fans. So really good results. I think in terms of the performance, really good first half. The second half was maybe not as consistent as I wanted us to be consistent in the game. But again, we were facing a big opponent, Man City, really good team with a lot of talent. And I think, the second half was a little bit more difficult for that reason, because City is a really good team and they causes some trouble to us. But overall, I think we were able to score 2 goals, really good goals, the one in the first half and also the second one in the second half. And I think was enough for us to win, which is always the most important when you are a Chelsea player and a Chelsea manager.
Yeah, important to get off to a good start and 3 points on the board. It was a really strong collective performance on Friday, but we've got to talk about Ellie Carpenter, a player who you've known for a really long time. She deservedly picked up the Player of the Match award after a bit of a dream debut for her. How impressed were you with Ellie, and what more can fans expect to see from her in a Chelsea shirt?
Yeah, again, I think when the players are performing individually, it's because the team is performing, so it's also important to mention that. I think the team has a good performance. I think Ellie, for her debut, had a really good performance for her first game, especially at Stamford Bridge. So, I'm not really surprised about her performance and what she could bring into the game, her impact. I think it was a really positive impact. Her physicality with her speed is really important in the way we want to play. I think she's also able to make a lot of runs in that outside corridor, which bring us a lot of positivity when we have the ball. She's able to be high on the pitch, to cross, and just the first goal we scored was something really nice. Just for her to be in that outside corridor, being able to be high on the pitch and cross the ball for Hagi. I think, that's pretty much a dream debut for her. And I think it's really good for the team to have a player like Ellie.
Our focus now turns to Aston Villa, our first away game of the season. It's never an easy place to go to Villa Park. What are you expecting from them on Sunday?
Yeah, Aston Villa, I remember from last season, it has always been difficult games when we play against them, especially away. So we expect the same this season. We know when they face us, they have an extra motivation. So they will be extra motivated to have a good game against us. So we have to be at our best level in every game in this league. We know that. It will be the case on Sunday game, and hopefully we'll be ready. But we have been working really well this week with the players. We had really good training sessions, and with the good start we had last weekend in the league, I think we are in a good place. But again, not too much confidence, because we know, that's never an easy place to go and play. So we have the right focus.
We're going to have to be at our best, aren't we?
Yes, exactly. I think in every game I said in this league, but again, we are probably the team who everyone wants to beat. So for that reason, you always have to be at your best level if you want to perform and get the right result. It will be the case on Sunday again, so we are ready for that.
You spoke about this after the game, but there was a lot of excitement, anticipation around Sam Kerr being involved in the squad. She didn't come on, you didn't think it was the right moment, but could we potentially see her make her return on Sunday at Villa Park?
Yeah, the Sunday game is another opportunity for Sam to make a return in the team, on the pitch, hopefully. For many reasons, I didn't make that decision the weekend before against Man City. But hopefully, the game on Sunday will be different. And I know everything Sam can bring to the team. She's ready, and I think, even if we still need to be patient, because she didn't get a lot of minutes in pre-season and in the first game, but I know exactly what she can bring to the team, and hopefully it will be this Sunday. And I think everyone is expecting her to make her official return into the team, but also to make an impact for the team. So we all can't wait. But again, we'll see on Sunday what happens.
And it's a birthday today.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Happy birthday, Sam.
We strengthened our attack last week, the deadline day arrival of US Women's National Team forward Alyssa Thompson, which is really exciting. Why did you want to bring Alyssa to Chelsea?
Alyssa is a great player. She's still young, but from her young age, she has already a lot of potential, like a lot of quality and talent. So I think, first of all, it was important for us to strengthen the squad and the team. And Alyssa was in our shortlist of top-class players. Again, so we are hoping for her to be able to make her debut soon and also to make an impact into the team. Important to have the quality, but also the depth. So again, I think Alyssa will bring both. And I really enjoy working with young players because I think all of our players want to develop individually, but it's even more special when you work with a young player. So I think it will be a good environment for her to come in, and also an environment hopefully where she can make room for improvement in the way she plays. But we are all happy, and I'm really happy to have her in the squad. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of positive things coming from her on the pitch. And we can already see, like, outside the pitch, she's also a great person. So that's really nice.
How important is it for the club to be able to attract some of the world's best talent?
Yeah, that's crucial. You know, the competition is really big now in the women's game here in England, but also in Europe. So I think as a Chelsea club, just to be able to attract the best players is a good sign for the future, but also for our ambitions. I think we never shine away from our ambitions, and I think that's really important also to make sure we have the squad to achieve everything. When I talk about the squad, it's about the quality, but also the depth. So again, I think that's a really good sign for us to be able to attract the best players in the world.
You touched on the environment a moment ago, but we've got players from pretty much every corner of the world in the dressing room. Do you think diversity is what makes this environment so special?
Yeah, I think the diversity we have in the club, in the team, the women's team, I think it's something really special. I'm really proud of that because diversity means a lot for me. I think the club has always been inclusive to everyone. So I think that's something I'm, again, really proud of. So I think from the club perspective, but also from my perspective, it's really important to have that diversity. And that's something to bring positivity, but also, everyone is so open-minded. And I think that's a really good point to be open-minded in our life, but also in football and in our career.
Yeah, it's quite unique that all of these players come from all over the world, but yet they seem to find a home at Chelsea. They're accepted, and then they're able to go out and perform to their best level. Is that key for you, that the players feel like they're comfortable, they can go out and perform and just be themselves?
Yeah, I think that's a key element for us to make sure like every player feels home and feels part of a family. I think being a mom myself, I really want to create this environment. So I think that's the best way for the players to perform at their best level. So I think, again, that's something I really care about. And I want to make sure players who come into the Chelsea shirt are proud of having this shirt on their shoulders, but also they are proud to be part of this club, this team. So again, that's something really special, and it means a lot for us as a club, but also for me as a coach.
Now, I know you're incredibly professional and you won't be looking past Aston Villa on Sunday, but we've got the UEFA Women's Champions League draw coming up next Friday. We know how much that competition means to you, given how successful you've been as both a player and a coach in that competition. But are you looking forward to finding out who we're going to face in the league phase?
Yeah, we're really excited to look at the draw and see who we are going to face. I think the format in this competition changed for this season. It will be a bit different, so the draw will be really interesting, but we are already expecting to face two strong opponents. So it will be a different format. We are all excited to have the draw and to get started in this competition. But as you mentioned, I think, we still have a few weeks before that, and we are focused on the league because, again, that's really important for us to make sure we in every game we perform, and we get a big chance to have every time 3 points from every game.
Of course, once that draw is made and we know the outcome and the opponents we're going to face, the games will be played at Stamford Bridge, which is fantastic and brilliant for the team. How big of a role will our fans play in our Champions League campaign and making the Bridge feel like a real fortress?
Yeah, for me that's really important. I already said, but Stamford Bridge is a really special place for all the players and the staff. For me, also as a manager, I think everyone really enjoys playing there for many reasons: the quality of the stadium, but also the quality of the pitch. And the fans, of course, because when you do this job, you just want to share your emotions with the fans. And I think the fans have been incredible for us. A lot of good memories coming from last season. So we can't wait to create new memories with them this season. And we know the Champions League games are really special nights at the Bridge. So we want to create these great memories again from this new season. And again, I think the fans need to realize they are the 12 man in the game. And I think, for us, that's something we really enjoy, playing in Stamford Bridge and sharing the emotions at the end of the game with the fans.
Thank you so much, Sonia, for your time, and best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.